What's up guys, Ben here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my unboxing of the Logitech Z553 speaker system for PCs and TVs and all that kind of stuff, but as well as setting it all up at the end. So if you guys want to see the setup of this, then stay tuned, as after the unboxing I will be showing it. So looking around the box, we do have some stuff about the speaker system itself, and on the bottom we have nothing. But with Logitech, they do include a load of languages, as this product is probably sold all across the world, along with all of their other Logitech products. Now Logitech is great for PC products and kind of sound products in general, gaming products. It's just a great company all round. But getting into the box, we are going to use this trusty knife to get through the plastic. But I found on one of the sides the plastic had already came off, and I have bought this at Costco UK, so maybe they should improve the packaging a bit. But every single one of their boxes actually had that one bit off, so maybe they just checked to see if everything was in there before selling. But as you can see, there's some nice foam right there to keep everything down, just all compact into each other, so nothing's going to be breaking. And right there you can see everything has been sleeved in a nice plastic bag. But getting into probably the boring bit, which is the cables, which I thought would be in there, but they actually fell out and they're in this bit here. And we do have a couple cables, so we'll go over this. So here's the UK wall adapter. So this is what's going to be powering your speakers, and that will be powering for me, as I do live in the UK. But if you live somewhere else, I'm pretty sure this is somewhere around Europe, probably like the Spanish and French one. That is that cable to charge it up. And we have a couple cables here to just power up everything. But this is our controller. So basically what this is going to do, you can stick this on your desk and you can use this as a remote. On the side of my personal Logitech speakers, I actually have the remote on the side of on the front of the first one, the right speaker. But on this there is a completely separate remote. So if you're into separate remote kind of things, this is the great speaker for you. And they do kind of use these kind of VGA like cables to use the controller and kind of stuff on most of their Logitech speaker products. But on the back there you can see the bass dial and an input for a 3.5mm jack and an output for a 3.5mm jack. But I do like the black and orange cable design of all of this product, and it looks really great. And here is your connector. So what you're going to be using this for is connecting up to a monitor, a PC or a mobile device or something like that. It's a 3.5 to 3.5mm orange cable, and it is pretty long, so it's going to be reaching up onto all of your stuff. And first off here we're going to look at the first speaker, and this is fully packaged in a plastic bag, and it has the orange cable like all the other stuff. But what you want to look out for here is it's got a black end on it. And you will find out later in the setup process that is coming to be important. Taking off the bag here, we will just rip it open. But we're going to have a look at the speaker, and as you can see, it's kind of a 2 satellite design right here. It's fully constructed out of plastic, and it has the orange on the back as well. And that stand right there is metal with rubber feet. But the rest of the speaker is actually plastic. So there's a 2 satellite speaker on the one single speaker, and it's got a bit of company brand in there of Logitech on the side, which is nicely cleanly put away, so you're not going to be off-putted by a big logo. And also what I like about this, it has right on the back, but I didn't actually know that these speakers were right and left like already chosen, so I just set mine up just randomly, and it turns out I've actually got them on the wrong way around, so I'm gonna have to sort those out later. But if it weren't for this video, I would never have knew that. But what I do like about this speaker is it is a nice matte design, as on my speakers, my Logitech ones, they are a glossy design and they do attract really loads of dust. But as you can see there's a grey end to that cable, and that will all come into play in the setup at the end. But here is the speaker, no, the subwoofer. And subwoofer, I don't know how you really say it, to be honest, but here it is. And as you can see, it's not the biggest in the world, but it is quite big for what you would expect on a PC one. But here's all the ports you got. So you got the power input right there, you got the controller input, you've got the inputs and outputs for all the headphones, and that's going to be your connector right at the top to connect to your PC and stuff. So you can see it's quite a nice design. I'm familiar with the cylinder kind of look, but obviously it's all matte black, and it's got a bit of orange accents which really stand out, and they look great in my opinion. And of course the bottom stand is made out of metal. and everything on this is quite premium, to be honest. And you would kind of expect that from kind of $100 speaker set or 60 quid in the UK, depending on where you come from. And here's a big thick manual, but you guys won't be needing that because I will be showing you how to set it up today in this video, so you can just skip that, even though it's quite a simple build anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that's other information, important stuff, so if you do want to read that, you can get on with it. But now I'm just putting the box away because I just want to get into this setup process. But we will show you some comparisons how big these speakers are in a minute. But yeah, so the box was pretty big, to be honest, and you kind of need a big box though for all these speaker sets. And here it all is. So there's all the speakers, the subwoofer, and the controller, and all the cables. But a quick look here, it's about the same size as a PS4 controller, sideways and upways. So you guys can just use that if you've got a PS4 controller lying around or you got a friend. And the subwoofer is about 1.5, 2.5 PS4 controllers, and on the top it's just one across. But yeah, so that was the unboxing of the Logitech Z553 speaker system, and I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. But now we will be on to the setup process. Now I do like showing the setup processes on YouTube, and they're just great videos, to be honest. But here you go, is just a bit of the speaker. But now we're just gonna twist it around so you guys can see the back. Now they are all individually sellotaped together, these cables, but what you want to do is get the right cable, and at the start we're starting off with the controller. So I'm just inputting that kind of VGA looking cable into the back of the subwoofer, and what I've realised is one of the screws, the top screw, it wasn't screwing in, but the other one did, so that was fine. And just then what you saw was the two different colours, and you want to link them up with what colour it is on the back of the subwoofer. But I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but I'm pretty sure it probably would. But again, just taking off that sellotape, they're all just taped up, these cables, for nice packaging, and you're just going to put that in, and then yeah. And it is always best to keep it on the right side, so if you've got a right speaker, keep it on the right. If you've got a left speaker, keep it on the left. But obviously, as I'm from the UK, I will be using this UK power plug. And yeah, so I just put the power plug into the back, and then the power plug will go straight into the wall like I've done here. But there is the control, and as you can see, it does light up an orange colour to match the orange and black design once met with power. And now we're going to be putting in the 3.5mm jack, which is right at the top of the speaker, the subwoofer. Sorry for not showing you guys this, but it's on the top of the back, and then you can just input whatever. So I have had some questions about this in the past. You can use TVs, PCs, anything really, just phones, you know what I'm doing. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. Please subscribe and stick around for the next video. See you guys.